My people, this day is yours. Serve yourself with ends and excitement.
Good morning, Kingdom of Albania. We are your entertainers from the Palace, also known as SQ. And these are my companions. Samso the Great, Paiko the Magnificent, Nano the Extraordinary, Maestro, Marco, the unexplainable, and Millie, the astounding, and I, Cindy, the ringmaster. Magic, the sign. Some tricks. The only time can play. So without further ado, the trick magic begins. For our first trick, have you even seen a fire, right? And ice on fire. This is our first trick. Lighter. This possible trick can be done by a simple household treatment. So, this is the explanation. This science trick involves setting real ice on fire. The trick part is that you're using an alcohol gel in the form of hand sanitizer as a fuel for the fire. Hand sanitizer is perfect for this project because it's readily available. It contains enough alcohol to support a flame and freeze it into the ice cube so you can get a relatively long-lasting fire effect. Eventually, the heat of the flame will melt the ice. The combination of the fire consuming the forest fuel and the water you're using the alcohol eventually puts out the fire. And for trick number 2, what's the waste of money? What about some fun money? Then burn it.
Burn it.
Like this. Burn your money.
Tahan. Na, may himo ng dikura ron. Na, may himo din ng dikura. Jeb, may himo ng dikura. Ako, Jeb, dito pa.
And now, for the trick that you can see, here's an egg. Egg. Simple egg. Agriculture. They are afraid to put the egg in the water. The egg is above the water. It floats. It floats. And for the bird, it hovers. It's drowning. experiment, because the egg is denser than tap water, it pushes away water particles so it can make space for itself. This is the sinking motion. But in the case of the salt water, since it is heavier than ordinary tap water, it's more capable of holding the egg up. Then, the egg floating, in easier words, objects change with their own density is greater than the liquid density. Now, you must be wondering what's the magic powder? Don't worry, it's not true. We add salt. It salt in water. It breaks down into ions that are then attracted to the water molecules. This attraction causes them to bind tightly. And without further ado, for the fourth trick. The double fork with a toothpick that was flying. Simple toothpick. Observe. And to see it with your very own eyes, another toothpick. Sorry, the toothpick is very disabled. Another one. Here, the fourth trick. Well, it's a trick. The key concept here is the idea of the center of mass of a system. In the case of our wedged together force, you can estimate the position of the center of mass by saying that it ought to be at about the midpoint of a line connecting the centers of mass of the two individual forces. In the case of our wedged together force, you can estimate the position, the center of mass, by saying that it ought to be at about the midpoint of a line connecting to the center of mass with two individual forces. So you see, it's just physics, not magic. And now, this is our last trick. If you can pull it, this money will be yours. I just joking. This book is, first off, inseparable. Now, Psycho, Henry, please. To the audience, Psycho. Big muscles, big muscles. The book won! The book won! Amazingly, it's nothing more than plain old fiction that prevents you from pulling the books apart. Fiction is the name we give to the force that opposes the motion of two surfaces in contact. The friction between two single sheets of paper is barely noticeable. But multiply this to a relatively small amount of friction by a few hundred pages, and it adds up to be insurmountable. The friction between two surfaces depends not only on the materials they are made of but also on how rough or smooth they are. Amazingly, it's nothing more than plain old fiction that prevents you from pulling the book apart. The friction between two single sheets of paper is barely noticeable. But multiply this, that's right. So there's no such thing as magic, and it's showing you, so tip. Fine! So there is no such thing as magic we've shown you. It's simply time! I know for I